How you doing? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, it's time to go after another bunch of idiots on Bellgab who know nothing and think they know everything. And here's a post, first of all, quoted from the troll Inglorious Bitch. He's a big man threatening the haters, nagging him on to come to his door and say things to his face. Well, Inglorious Bitch and that other troll twin, Laura Kinch, you'd never come to my door, would you? And I've had people from another board threaten to literally come here and kill me. And I had to report it to the police. So don't give me this crap that I'm egging people on. And this guy, nobody's ever heard of, he comes on my thread. His name is Fear Boys and Bugs. This is the same jackal that's too big of a pussy to post this form because someone might call him names. No, it's not the names I have a problem with. It's the photoshopping, the pictures of me and my girlfriend having sex that are photoshopped, the constant insults, the slander, and the libel that I have a problem with. Not that people call me names. I've been called names for years by people on another board who followed me, who trolled me, who stalked me on this board and ruined my forum because they come over from SF Redbook over to here, and the minute I posted the first video on YouTube, they started attacking me. And this guy claims to work in the orthopedic wing of a medical facility. I see people every day with degenerate arthritis in their knees. No, I don't have degenerate arthritis in my knees. I don't have no cartilage left in my knees. It's one knee. The right knee, the cartilage under the kneecap is broken in pieces. And I have the medical proof to prove it. Do I have to go get my entire medical file and have it printed out and show it online? That happened back in the early 2000s. I fell on an escalator and landed on the inspection plate and fractured my kneecap. I have the x-ray in my closet. I don't make this stuff up. I can provide proof. And people who know me, like Kathy and Drone and Canadera and Military Justice, have had me scream in pain. They've heard me on the phone. I walk with sometimes 2 canes. I also have an injured ankle and another injured knee from 2 falls in the last year. That was injured back in '96 when I ran for a bus. I wouldn't be late. And I didn't have surgery on that. People have disease progression to the extent of faulty claims of difficulty getting out of chairs or walking even with assistance. They move slowly and it's obvious they're in pain. Never once do I hear any utterance in reaction to pain. No, because I don't show the pain in videos. I've stopped and edited them by deleting them and starting over. And videos like the Nori interview where he dumped water in his head, or when he dumped water on my head. You can see him scampering out the slightest difficulty, vocal complaint or hitch in his stride. Well, I hate to tell you this, guy, but I regularly carry an ice pack with me in the car. And there's days where there's no pain at all. It comes and goes. It isn't like that every day. Right now I have carpal tunnel problems in this wrist and pain in the elbow. So does Kathy. When I lift my left ankle up in the air, I do it unconsciously. There's pain in my ankle. I had to let the cats out last night and repeatedly had spikes of pain in my left ankle, and that hasn't been repaired either from the fall I had a year ago in December. And then in his video 282, he says, where I dress up as a pirate and props his leg up in a chair to show his bandaged ankle for sympathy, I guess. No, not for sympathy, to show idiots like you that I'm really injured. But you're too dense and stupid to realize it. I've been at the orthopedic clinic at UCSF multiple times. I was at another clinic with another doctor when I was supposed to have my surgery in '96, and the reason that didn't get repaired on my left knee is I had to take care of my mother. And then I became homeless for 2 years. You have no idea what I've gone through and what I go through. I have back problems. I got aggravated from 2 falls in the last year, plus Kathy not taking me to the event when I paid for a car so I wouldn't have to, oh, God. Now that's the left side of my right knee. I just moved my leg. Now you heard me exclaim in pain and close my eyes. I moved my leg slightly and the pain came. See, now you see it in the video. I didn't make it up and I didn't move my leg to cause pain. It happens, you idiot. And he says, faulty claims I have good days and bad days where the pain comes and goes. This is a lie. Bull! I have days where I'm lying in bed and Kathy's over here, or I have to go get it myself and put an ice pack on my knee and lie there for hours because I can't move after that. And there's other days I used to walk to the post office without a problem. Or I used to walk from a Safeway while pushing a shopping cart. But every step hurts because I have a bad and swollen knee. And I've shown people online the difference between the left knee that isn't as swollen as much, but now it swells up because it was injured twice, and the right knee that's swollen all the time like this. It's twice the size of the left knee. And yes, some of it's my overweight, but I got overweight originally because nothing was done about the knee injury until I saw a doctor a year ago who said, you need surgery. And I've been begging doctors for years that I needed surgery. And nothing was done about it. They sent me to physical therapy, had me manipulate my legs up and down, had me do exercises at home. None of that worked until a doctor who saw me last year manipulated my knee, and I was screaming every time he moved my knee and my leg up, down, left, and right. That was my right knee, the original injured knee. And the orthopedic, I have 2 different orthopedic surgeons. One who wants to operate my knee, I got to lose weight. And the other one who wants to operate my ankle, and he gave me a brace for the ankle. That didn't work. He gave me a foot thing for the ankle. That didn't work. The ankle's still swollen like a knot a year later. And he said, well, the next thing is I'll have to operate, but you'll have to be in bed for a month. You won't be able to walk. Before I fractured my knee, I weighed 260 pounds. I walked on crutches for a year, and nothing was done about it. So you have no idea what I go through. I don't live in your treatment facility. I live my life. And this bull crap of I'm committing a crime by accepting disability payments from the state. There's no crime involved. As I've said repeatedly in video and on Bellgab, I have certified paperwork from my doctors who show all the medical testimony. I'm disabled. If you don't like it, if you don't believe it, that's too damn bad. There's no crime in being disabled. There's a crime being an idiot. And I gain weight when, and I'm sure the haters and stalkers from San Francisco Red Book can attest to this. I got a sinus infection from a bad tooth years ago and got sick with a massive sinus infection, bronchitis, and got taken to the hospital in an ambulance 4 times in 1 year and lied in the bed right there. It used to be right behind me and couldn't hardly get up. Not because I was overweight, because my knee wasn't as bad then, because I weighed a lot less, but because I was coughing up mucus for as long as 24 hours a day for months. And Kathy was here helping me out of bed and watching me cough up stuff for hours. So don't give me that garbage either. You haven't lived my life. You haven't been here. Kathy has. And my friend Maroney has heard me cough on the phone and choke. And I've had to stop phone calls with Cunandero and Drone and other people because I couldn't talk. And video calls at military justice. I'd be wheezing and coughing up so much stuff I couldn't continue. You just think you know everything because you're a know-it-all. You think that because you work with other people who don't have the same symptoms as I do, you know what my medical history is, and you don't know jack. And I go to churches for one reason. We're poor. Kathy goes there too. And they give food to the poor. All right, we get about $11,000 a year. That's not a lot of money. And that's before I pay my rent, my utilities, cat food, my bills, do laundry, get haircuts, or whatever. If I could go to work and we're physically able-bodied, I'd do it right now. Two nights ago, I got up to let the cats out. It was like a cat freeway. Every 5 minutes, I was getting up to let a cat out. And I stepped around my sofa bed and screamed in pain because the ankle didn't like the way I was moving it up and down to get around the bed. They don't give me this stuff. I'm a criminal. I weigh too damn much, partly because I can't walk anymore. I walk to the post office. It's 4 blocks from here. And I have to lean on parking meters, poles. I'm walking with a cane. And by the time I get back, I'm soaked in sweat from the effort because I've gained a lot of weight. And there's one poster on Bellgab. He knows who he is. He's the one that called Kathy to take me to the hospital a year ago when I was deathly ill with another sinus infection and bronchitis. And I had to be taken in an ambulance at one point last year for that. And when I'm sick in bed and I eat something, I don't get any exercise. I'm too busy coughing up stuff into a bucket. So all you know-it-alls on Bellgab who think you know my medical history and think I'm defrauding the government can go to hell. I will admit there's times I overeat. I eat too much because I'm nervous or bored or because I haven't eaten anything all day. Another complaint on there. Oh, why haven't you eaten all day? And oh yeah, and I go to Costco to Nosh Snacks. I go with Kathy. They happen to be there. I'm a Costco member. I try new things in some of the products I bought because I like them. So you got a problem with that too damn bad. Go complain about all the other people that eat the samples there too. But no, you just focus on me. And I guess you'd focus on Kathy if she were here. And that's my left ankle talking. Moving the left ankle hurts. It's swollen now. It swells up just sitting here. And I spend hours on this chair looking up stories, looking up things to talk about. Answering emails, answering the phone when it rings off the hook, which I haven't been doing lately because Drone's mad at me for something I wrote him. I've talked to Jerry and he's heard it. He's heard me yell out in pain. At least I think he has. I don't remember exactly. But everybody I've talked on the phone in the last 10 years has heard me scream in pain from my knee or my ankle. And I've got an eye infection. They think it's dry. I don't. I go to get that taken care of January 8th. And missed my doctor's appointment because I didn't have the money to go. And my back was hurting too much. So you want to bitch about something legitimate? Bitch about something legitimate. But my medical problems are legitimate. They're not faked. They're not fraudulent. And I've seen enough doctors and have enough medical documentation to back it up, as I keep saying on Bellgab, and it keeps being ignored by idiots who won't admit the truth. And this is a big reason why I don't post on Bellgab anymore. Because you got morons there who just say I'm a criminal, a tax cheat, a welfare cheat, an unemployment cheat, a Social Security cheat when I'm doing nothing of that. I haven't worked for years. I pay sales taxes. I pay gas taxes like anybody else in America when I go out and buy stuff. And if Nori sells his show and I get paid for that, I'll pay income taxes on the earnings. And that's my left ankle again. If you trolls would shut the hell up and let me just post in like anybody else and be left alone, I'd post in there. But you never stop. I'm tired of reading the bullshit. And the lies. And the people who post who think they know how George Senda feels, how George Senda acts. And right now the left knee is inflamed too. I fell last year and re-injured that when I stepped in a storm drain, landed on my face in a sidewalk, and then injured again when I fell off a U-Haul truck after we finished moving these caddies stuff to West Sacramento. Fell flat on my knees on the concrete and injured a knee that was injured in '96. And that occasionally has given me trouble. Well, extending it hurts it. So I have 2 bad knees out. The left one feels like it was fractured in July. I fell about 20 feet out of the truck and landed on my face and my knees. And Kathy was there and heard me scream when I fell. But she was putting stuff in the car and wasn't there to help me. All right, I'm getting the hell off this computer for the day and going to ice down both knees. And if you don't like it, if you don't believe it, I don't care. I'm tired of the lies and the people who think they know my medical history when they don't know a damn thing, and they're morons. The rest of you who know me, have a great day. Jerry, Drone, Meaty Pie, my right to. Snap to you, my right to. AK Willie, my right to. Those guys know what it's about. The haters and trolls and idiots on my thread know nothing. Even less than Jim Cramer's Nothing, where he said, you know nothing. I've been told he was wrong about that, but it's still a great video. All right, I will see you later. I need to take a break anyway. I've been on this chair since 9 o'clock this morning. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. And thank God that you don't have trolls and idiots attacking you at every turn like I get attacked, including from that moron Casio. All right. Bye-bye.